Hello everyone, and welcome to the Scrapyard, a premier bouldering gym in Holland, Michigan. Decided to come out here for a day trip to try some new sets out and check my ego. So the very first route I'm climbing is an awesome purple 8 on their overhanging wall. So starting down below with the left heel hook, you see me move through these first couple of holds, hit that while smearing against the wall, get my foot over. And this is the first really bad hold on the route. This marks the crux. So matching this, I am pretty confused my first go because it is so bad. But this time, you'll see me dig both my toes in and attempt to go up and snag that next hold. I definitely missed there. Just jumping up and feeling it, it is clearly a pretty good hold as I'm able to lock off on it. So just trying the next couple of moves here. These all feel pretty good to me. Those holds are good enough. I'm realizing it is just that tricky crux. So the shirt's off, you know I'm serious. Trying that crux over and over and I cannot make it stick. Got a new angle here for you. These attempts are pretty much all from the bottom as well, but I'm just doing some editing to save you all the many attempts it takes me. But here we have me moving through these first couple of moves, and I am toe hooking down below. So my right foot is toe hooking, and I release the toe, and this time I go right hand. This was kind of a revelation in beta for me. So although it may seem kind of painfully obvious now, without seeing anyone else climb it, and without having any beta, that seemed like the way to go. So get the left foot out here, match that up, and we have a top. Felt good. I was pretty proud to get that route. Definitely not the hardest V8 in the gym, but still pretty tough. So we're moving on to this green V7. This is a really fun, almost outdoorsy feeling 7. Definitely not the hardest climb either, but still really fun. So here, campus the feet out left. Match that up. And I love doing this cross right here. Instead of matching, cross through, grab that, transfer the weight over. And really you're kind of just keeping tight for the rest of this route. Walking your feet up, using your core, hitting that big green slopey pinch. I love those holds. Matching that. And as you see, you kind of just walk your way through that side of the wall there. Matching up and boom. I didn't mark a crux because their route just felt really consistent to me. It's pretty fun. So next we have the hardest problem I'll be working on in this video, a green V8. Those holds on the left you'll see give me some trouble. So starting low, you hit that crimp. Get a high foot, I consider a heel for a second, but go toe. Match this sloper. And this very first go, I want to get my right foot up so I can hit that green hold right above me. And I'm pretty confused when that doesn't work, but I realized something in this next go. So move through these first couple of moves, match that up. Hit that little left chip. It's actually better than the hold after it, which I hit right now. So that's like a layered, sloped hold. The ridges are sloped and they kind of form these crazy little crimps on it. So brush it off, get back on this bad boy, have more of an idea of what I'm doing now, hit that crimp, walk my feet out, hit that green hold, crimp down hard, get that right foot out and keep everything tight as I hit that underclimb. From here I walk my feet up, get high right, and I really want to get my feet up high, but that left chip is not the best, and I don't want to match my right foot. So boom, we hit encounter the crux, hit another hold very similar to where my left hand was just on. So hit that, get the foot up. Next hole I'm going to is another little tiny crimp, but I do not hit it before I fall. So you see me getting set back up here again. Hitting the undercling and just my left hand is slipping off. It's pretty intense. That hold may not look the worst, but it is pretty tricky to use. So here we have me sticking that again, picking my feet up, getting my right hand towards the top of that undercling, slapping that, and you can see my fingers slide down the ridges and unfold. I have to move on. I am pretty tired, as you'll see throughout the rest of these climbs now. Those first V8s really took a lot out of me. Now, that was one of 2 revelations I had today. The first revelation is there's a difference between being a V8 project climber and being a solid V8 climber. What I mean by that is, coming to this gym, I had no previous beta. I hadn't worked on any of these moves, and trying to climb about 5 of them for this video was very humbling. It definitely took me a lot of attempts for anything that I sent. That's Dan Blake, give me some beta. This is the mastermind at the Holland gym. He's an awesome setter. The last video I did, the black V8 was also his handiwork. So my boy Dan Blake and Michael Beanick really over here just giving us some awesome boulders, as well as many other great setters. This route's awesome. A lot of drop knees here. Get my foot up. My foot does pop off there, unfortunately. But yeah, going back to what I was saying about being a V8 climber, you know, there's a difference between having the movement down and doing it, and just trying to walk up and do it as if you're in a competition. But realizing that because I live in Michigan and I can only go outdoors and get a few days to work on things, really need to get myself to that level. Anyways, back to the climbing. So we're on this green V6. I had to bail on the 7. I was too tired. And just kind of moving through some awesome green pinches here. Get your feet set and move up and hit this big green hold. Pretty good at the top there. Get your feet up set, and this is actually the crux. Those green holds are probably the worst in the route. They did feel especially hard to me just because I was tired, but kind of matched my feet and hitting the left one there. My feet up, and I am basically done. But my right hand was so tired. I don't know if you can tell by the way my elbow is bending out, but I actually could not pull up anymore. So I tried to throw my weight to my left foot, but I could not finish it. I couldn't believe it. It's been so long since I felt that. I was just incredibly tired and pumped, but wanted to get these climbs to the video, so I kind of tried to persevere through. So just moving back to the screen route here. Getting set back to the crux again. Kind of know what to expect from this hold, which is nice. And this time I'm able to finish it out. I could not believe it on that last one. And here we have the last route that I will be attempting today. A pink V6, just crimpy and follows kind of the side of the wall there. You couldn't really see the beginning, so I edited that out, but you see me kind of moving through these thin crimps here. Getting a heel set. Hitting its next thin pink crimp. Getting a foot up. Hitting that as well. Keeping that right heel. And you can kind of see in my arms once again, I am just tired. This is quite a few hours of climbing and just putting my all into some hard routes. And I just am absolutely kind of doggone tired, so I had to call it there. Thank you so much for watching, fam. Much love.